Fast and Furious 9 now out in theaters. I thought to myself, you know what I should do? I should rank every single Fast and Furious movie from the worst to the best. So there's 10 of them now. We are going to rank every single one from the absolute garbage to the pretty decent one. So let me know in the comments below, what is your ranking of the 10 movies? Smash it down there, smash that like button, hit subscribe as well, and let's just jump straight into this ranking video. Fast and Furious 9, F9, Fast 9, whatever you want to call it, comes in at number 10. Look, I've got a full detailed review if you guys want to check it out. It's out on my channel right now, you can check that out. Link will be in the description below, but it's garbage. I hate it. I don't like it at all. It's just so beyond realistic. Like, it's just, it turns up the absolute insane, ridiculous, sorry, not ridiculous, redonkulous to the max. Like, I'm talking, what the fuck? I was laughing throughout this whole film. I was laughing at certain scenes that happened in this film because it's that god-awful. The story isn't that good. The only good thing to come out of this movie are the brother connection, and even that could have been absolutely fantastic, but they decided, you know what, instead of focusing on that, let's focus on going and blowing stuff up in space and just all that crap. So, for me, number 10 is F9. Fate of the Furious comes in at number 9. This is the one where Dom goes rogue. Somehow he gets trapped into this mind control element where he has to fight his crew, his family. But then we obviously find out in the twist, I'm obviously going to spoil stuff because the rest of these movies have been out for ages, so if you haven't seen them, you're not going to watch them. But we find out that Dom's got a kid with one of the police officers from the 5th one, I believe. And that's why he's able to be controlled. And yeah, it's just absolutely all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. I think this is the first one without Paul Walker as well. And this one was just, I was just like, what the fuck is happening in this film? There is so many things that are just like, so all over the place. You got both Shaw brothers back in it. You got Hobbs in it. It's just, it's a complete mess, this film. Like, there is some good action and stuff like that. But overall, as a film, it's just a terrible story. It's just a crappy, it's just crap. It's crap. I'm sorry. Fate of the Furious comes in at number 9. Too Fast, Too Furious comes in at number 8. Now, this one, it does still take the core element of what made the first one great. It's about the cars, but this one, when they're going on a mission, makes more sense because you got Brian, who is actually an agent. He's a special agent. So it makes sense that he would be going on these missions to stop drug runners and stuff like that. Add in Roman, and I think they have a great chemistry, Brian and Roman. It's so much fun to see them interact. The love interest, it's just there. It is. The cars are cool. The whole like chases and stuff like that are pretty cool as well. It's pretty cool when they jump the car into the boat, even though I don't think that's pretty realistic. But hey, it's the Fast and Furious franchise. Some of them are just absolutely ludicrous, and literally Ludacris is in this film as well. But it's fun. I enjoyed this film. It's not like the god awful 2 that I just said. But yeah, so number 8, Too Fast, Too Furious. The Fast and the Furious comes in at number 7. This is the original one, the first one. This is what began, and this is where it was just all about the cars. That's what it was. It was about the cars and about a Honda Civic running something. I can't remember what it is, but they were running something. This is where we meet everyone, where everything gets built from the ground up. We know that they do some missions to like steal stuff from trucks and stuff like that, which makes sense. I mean, I can get that. It's not like saving the world or anything like that, but this took it back to its roots. The characters were fine. I enjoyed the interactions with them. I liked the story about it. You know what? It's an okay film, this one. So, number 7, The Fast and the Furious. Fast and Furious, the 4th one, comes in at number 6. Now, this is the one where we find out Letty dies. We see her die in this film. This one is about getting into drugs and stuff like that as well. Like, they're doing drug runs from Mexico, I believe it is. And Dom wants to get in there because he wants to find out who killed Letty. So he wants to get in there and find out who killed Letty and kill that person. Because that's what Dom does. And he never loses. We know that. You know that. You know Dom could beat every freaking character in the whole entire universe. Guy's never lost a fight. How many characters can say that? Not very many. Anyway, Brian wants to get in there because he wants to stop that as well. Things happen, and then they work together. They get a guy kicked off because Dom beats Brian, so Brian gets a guy kicked off. And yeah, so here they go in, they do the mission and that. This one, it's still about the cars, but it also starts to add in the elements that we see later on in the films. But overall, this one is a pretty in the middle of the road movie for me. It's like one that I'm like, I'll sit there and watch it, but it's one that I'm not going to go out and actually put on. So for me, Fast and Furious comes in at number 6. Fast and Furious 6 comes in at number 4. This is the one where Luke Evans plays the villain and actually saves. We find out Letty didn't die. He saved Letty, and she had lost her memory somehow, and now all of a sudden she works for him. And this is one where we see some pretty cool stuff happen, like that little Formula 1 go-kart thingy that like you can put up the metal thing and flip cars and stuff. That was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty sick. I enjoy Luke Evans as the villain in this film. I thought it was really, really good. He's one of the Shaw brothers. It's great. This is where we see The Rock as well. I really enjoyed this whole movie as a whole. Yes, it's pretty like extreme to the max. This is where the redonkulous, starts to get really ramped up. But overall, it's pretty fun. I mean, it's an over-the-top storyline, but they all have that. Well, majority of them. But overall, I have a lot of fun watching this one. And it's one that I like to rewatch as well, just because I like Luke Evans as a bad guy. It just works for me, and like the story just works in this one, so it just works for me. So Fast and Furious 6 comes in at number 5. Fast and Furious 7 comes in at number 4. This is the one where Jason Statham is the villain, and we find out that he actually killed Han. That is later retconned in the new movie. So, yeah. But anyway, we know that Decker Shaw is now the new villain. He's out for revenge for his brother. And this is where the redonkulous goes right up. But hey, I'm all for it in this one, because I love Jason Statham. I love him, and I thought he was really, really good as Decker Shaw in this film as well. But, I mean, there is some ridiculous shit that happens in this film. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is one where they jump the cars from building to building in Dubai. Which, I don't know how. And somehow Letty beats Ronda Rousey. I don't know how that is. And then The Rock jumps out of the window with the police officer and lands on the car, and they don't, like, die or anything like that. Like, the redonkulousness is turned right up here. But hey, it's fun. It's awesome. I love it. And I think Decker Shaw was such a good villain as well. And it was just so much fun and entertainment in this whole entire film. I really liked it. This was, pretty sure this was the last film we saw Paul Walker in there. So you had the whole ending as well. That was just like perfect. This one is probably more emotionally attached because of what happened with Paul Walker. And this was his last one in the outing and stuff like that. So this one has like that sort of like sentimental value to me, because it's Paul Walker's last one, and I really enjoyed Paul Walker in these films, and I thought he was great. And the last two have really missed him in those films, I think. But I mean, there's not much else you could do about the tragic that happened. But this one it just resonates with me. I enjoy it. I have fun with it, and that ending was just perfect. It was a perfect ending. So number 4, The Fast and Furious 7. Hobbs Shaw comes in at number 3. I enjoyed this film so much when I watched it because I love Jason Statham. I love The Rock. And put them together, it is comedy gold. I absolutely love the chemistry between them two. They are so much fun. Add in Idris Elba as well, who I absolutely love as well. He's a great villain in this. And yes, there is some ridiculous stuff that happens in this film as well, where The Rock grabs and pulls the chopper or whatever it is, the car and that. But it's The Rock. We all know The Rock could do that in real life anyway. Like, God, look at the guy. But I really enjoyed how they explored Hobbs's backstory as well, his family, what happened and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that. Shaw is absolutely fantastic in this. And what I really like is the way that they were able to show us the different fighting styles that they use. And just that whole comedy aspect, the buddy cop feel about them two working together, the chemistry. They just bounce off each other so well. I could sit there and watch them all day. So for me, number 3 is Hobbs Shaw. Tokyo Drift comes in at number 2. I love this film. I know there's people that don't like this film, but I love this film. What I like about this film so much is it's all about racing cars. It is all about racing cars, and I absolutely love it so much. I'm sorry, but I do love Sean as a character as well, and I'm so mad at what they did to him in the new movie. Absolutely BS. BS what they did to him. But I love his character. I love how we first see him and he fucks up the car, Han's car, straight away, and then he works for Han, and it's all about drifting, learning how to drift and how to race and stuff like that. The final race is absolutely awesome when he's got the Mustang and he becomes the Drift King, DK. I really love this film so much. I love Han as a character. The cars are absolutely amazing. Just, the music is great. Everything about Tokyo Drift is so much fun. And for me, number 2 is Tokyo Drift. Fast 5 comes in at number 1. Look, I think this one is the best one by far. It's so much fun. They go to Brazil and they steal money. And the way that they do it is absolutely fun, entertaining. I love this movie so much. This is where we see The Rock for the first time. I love the chase on the favelas. I don't understand how Dom's able to beat The Rock though. I don't know how that works, but hey, it is what it is. It's Dom. It's Dom. He can beat anyone. He can beat anyone. Doesn't matter who it is. But I love everything about this film. It's so much fun. The story is great. I love when they got the two, what are they called? The two safes behind them. I mean, the one safe behind them, and they got 2 cars, and they're like swinging it around. It's very fun. I love this film. I really like this film quite a lot. It's the best in the series, in my opinion. So, number 1, Fast 5. So, let me know in the comments below, what are your guys' ranking? Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.